Hey, this is Zeke. This is my 2 years on T video. Um, it's July 2013. Um, my 2 year mark is actually next month on my birthday, uh, but I'm remembering now, and this is what I'm gonna do it because I'm terrible at keeping up with these things. Anyways, so what has been going on? I think it's been a long time since I've posted like I think my 9 month mark or my 1 year mark. So I'm guessing I haven't watched that video in a while, but I'm guessing my voice has dropped more since then. I can't really tell anymore. I still get sheed on the phone a lot, but I have a really terrible habit of using an effeminate voice for official business phone calls. Um, I still have not changed my name legally. Um, that's something I won't be doing until I'm off probation. Um, and that's because I don't trust Department of Corrections not to screw my files and lose stuff or misfile things or, just really mess up my case, either unintentionally or intentionally. Um, Nobody there seems to be very professional and or accountable. So I'm just playing it safe, and I'm not going to change my name legally until my probation is over. I think I'm somewhere around 8 months away. This is for a pot possession charge from 3.5 years ago. So it's nothing I'm ashamed of, or um, nothing I feel guilty over. I never will. Um, but it's just a position I'm in right now. So my name change will not be legal, will not be put through until I'm off paper. That being said, it does cause a bit of confusion with my business being in my legal name, my chosen name being on my business cards. It's a little awkward. Haven't had any major issues, so that's good. Mostly it comes up on the phone, and as soon as, people start asking about, then I start answering. But yeah, so I'm still, I still have my old legal name and gender on my ID. Um, but I pass all the time when I'm not on the phone. I've even had people argue with me that I wasn't trans, which I find to be pretty hilarious. I can't complain. um, so yeah, I think my voice has dropped more, my facial hair has come in more. You'll see that my sideburn actually connects with my beard now. It looks like a bald patch here, but it's not. That's actually hair too. Um, which is cool. I'm really excited about that. I trim the soul patch quite a bit because it wraps around my labret. Um, and I have a bald spot right here for no reason, because it's not scar tissue. It's just bald, which is fine. This one on this side came in much slower. It took a lot longer for me to connect the hair, um, but I'm happy with it. Uh, it's still scraggly, it's still patchy, but I pass, and I am not questioned ever in person, just on the phone, which I can live with. Um, uh, don't really have any issues in public restrooms anymore. I used to be really room. I mean, I've always gone to the men's room, but I was always scared to talk, to answer anybody's questions, to say anything but a grunt. Um, and I don't have that issue anymore. Nobody ever questions why I feel the need to wait for a stall to stand up and take a piss. Um, so, yeah, I think a lot of those concerns with, use of the stall is, overrated. It's just, paranoia, and it's not unfounded, but it can be excessive. Again, I don't think really anybody gives a shit why you're going in the stall or using a urinal. There's a lot of people who are pee shy, and it's no big deal. Um, so, yeah, so social aspect is just fine. I'm anything. I mean, I get asked if I'm gay all the time, but whatever. It's nobody's business whether I am or not unless I decide to say so. Um, what else? I have been dealing with a lot of physical discomfort with my binders. I've had a crooked back for a long time, but they're starting to reshape my ribs in more of like a barrel shape. I'm um instead of, ovular how your ribs should be, and they're starting to bow out more on my left side, um, which is becoming pretty painful. I'm also still experiencing a lot of pain as they're cutting in, and it's not because they're too small. It's just this lycra is too rough. I have a really short torso, so there's extra material that's all gathering at my hips, and when I put my pants on, it grinds that material into my hips as well as my belt. So, um, 3 years of wearing binders, and I'm calloused, but I'm still in a lot of pain. It still breaks the skin and bleeds, and it's really uncomfortable, and nobody understands why, I'm fussing with my hips and the waist of my pants all the time and making funny faces, while I'm trying to, take care of, you know, I don't know, like stuff in public or whatever, people that don't know that I'm trans. It's really awkward, my undergarments and all that jazz, but I've ordered a new one that's not Lycra. It's PowerNet, and I have yet to try it out. Hopefully it works better, and I'll be able to put up a review. It's supposed to be softer. I've heard a lot of complaints that it doesn't bind as tightly, so everybody pretty much orders one size too small for themselves. So we'll see. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'll wear the power net underneath and put this one over it, which will not help at all, with the ribs and back, but hopefully it'll at least help with the chafing and the bleeding. Um, it's my 2 year mark, nothing, just living life. Um, I do want to reiterate one point, though. It's concerns with rage on testosterone, and I extreme decrease in my rage when I started T, and when I went off of it for 3 months due to financial issues, it started back up again. I was mad all the time. I was on this emotional roller coaster that just um, it was awkward, and I just felt uncomfortable all the time, and getting back on it, it's been exactly the same thing. So twice now I've experienced, going from one end of the spectrum to the other, just by, getting on the right hormones for me. Um, so, so yeah, that just reaffirms my, previous um, theory about, testosterone, and that, the T rage being out of proportion. So that's about all I have to say. Hopefully, I'll remember to make another video, before another year goes by. Hopefully, I'll remember in 6 months. So, thanks to everybody who's watching. Again, I'm no good at keeping up with these things. I don't like talking about myself. I wasn't going to keep doing these, but, you know, Lance said he was really interested in seeing more stuff, and I know that he's not around to do that, but it's important for me to at least put it out there. So, good night, and hopefully I'll remember in 6 months. Peace out.